Hey, good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's pretty warm, pretty hot here today, but still went out for my morning walk. But for anyone who tuned in last night, we finally beat Fire Emblem Awakening on hard difficulty. And it seems like there might still be some stuff to do post game, so we might be doing a another stream later tonight. But yeah. Welcome, Davey. Congrats on redeeming first. You've got a lot of catching up to do if you want to beat Fabbles. 3 houses before Fortune's Weave. That's sort of the plan. I guess I didn't talk about it yesterday, but yeah, I think I probably will do a 3 houses playthrough between now and Fortune's Weave release. I also have to go pick up a Switch 2 because I have not done that yet, and there's going to be a price hike on September 1st when everyone is going to be back in school and whatnot. But yeah, that is the plan. And I don't know if I'm gonna do Church Route or Claude Route, Golden Deer Route yet, but I hear they're kind of the same, so I'll decide when we get there, I guess. But I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Shoot. Maybe it'll come back to me. Anyways, how are you doing, Davey? Hope you still playing through Baldur's Gate. Do you think you can beat Baldur's Gate again in 1.5 months before Fortune's Weave? I feel like I'm kind of already decided which route I want to do for Fortune's Weave. I think I have an idea. And if they don't change anything, then but anyways, I think I'm gonna do Theodora first. I'm gonna play through Theodora's story first. Apparently you can play through 4, so we'll see how that goes. Is there a reason why I'm picking Theodora first? I think she has like that Edelgard energy, and so it's a no-brainer. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind when we start playing. But yeah, I guess I'll start playing. Wait, actually, I think I should pick up the Switch 2 maybe this week, just so that we can play 3 houses on the Switch 2, and that'll be a good test for when Fortune's Weave comes out. So yeah, probably next weekend we'll start playing 3 houses, and hopefully it'll be on the Switch 2. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be doing some heroes today. I feel like I've been a little out of it with heroes. Especially because this week is Summoner Duels week, and it's SDS. It's the one I hate the most out of the 2. Got an SDS replay you might like. Sounds good. Did you play against someone we know? But yeah, for sure, feel free to share the replay. Let's take a quick look. I don't think there's too much to talk about on the notification board. The trailer. Let me see. Do I even have the calendar? Do I have a outdated calendar here? No, this is up to date. So the legendary, mythic, and emblem banner is dropping on the 29th. So that means the trailer is going to come out tomorrow, actually. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Clark. Grook banner. Let's fucking go. That would be pretty cool if we got a Grook banner. I forget when you stopped playing, but we only have Emblem Leaf left out of the OG 12. So I think it's probably gonna be Leaf before we start getting more bracelet heroes. So it would be pretty cool though if we got Grook back in February. Okay. Do you miss it, Clark? Do you feel like you have more time and brain energy? That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're still grinding through the heroes here. I was just saying we're gonna start playing Three Houses next weekend, and hopefully I can beat it in like 1.5 months before Fortune's Weave drops. Not wasting time thinking about SDS or encountering the same AR copy pasta for the 9th time in the week. Yeah, must be liberating. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. By the way, I don't know if you know, but Davey's playing through Baldur's Gate. Maybe you guys can get in touch and play together or something. It's funny how much less I'm on my phone because of it. I can imagine. I feel like I'm still checking every now and then, see if a new replay comes in. I definitely feel like I'm not spending as much time building stuff, just because of like decision paralysis. There's just so much you can inherit, and if you do, something new comes out and you're like, fuck, why didn't I wait to inherit that new skill that they released out of the blue. I'm actually curious how much of Fortune's Weave they're going to, or sorry, how much of Heroes they're gonna borrow for Fortune's Weave. I feel like we kind of got a taste of it with Engage. They kind of did. They made the game more complicated, but not to like Fey level, and I thought that was like really refreshing for like a mainline game. They've only been promoting it on the Japanese Twitter, so I can't really say for sure what exactly they're doing. I'm trying to. I do watch the clips and stuff, but like I have no idea what's going on. But I'm very curious. I think they're probably gonna keep the Engage combat formula, because it adds more complexity to the game. but it's not like Fey level. So Inheritance feels like a grift. Just get the duos with a complete perf kit. 4 out of 5 Inheritance, making you pull like 15 rearms to get a few units. Yeah, feels bad. Definitely feels bad. Anywho, I guess we'll see when Fortune's Weave comes out. Do you plan to play it, or are you still you've given up on the Switch 2? Either way, it's Sunday, so we have the usual 3 freebie banners that we get to pull on. It's also summertime, so we have the summer reruns. I did pick up an Elise here, so that was pretty cool. Got a G-Tome Valor that I can pass off to a Dancer. You might wait. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. We picked up Resplendent Kana. It's pretty cool. Alm Saint King. So this is, I think, the legendary version of Alm. So we're getting him as the Resplendent next. At this point, I feel like they should just jump the queue like several versions and start giving us Resplendence for newer units. Because I feel like no one's gonna really use... No one's gonna use Kana. No one's gonna use Alm. And all of the old legendaries. Mythics, I can see. I think they gave Naga a Resplendent, right? I think she's still kind of useful. Even though I don't think she'll see much combat. But, hello there, Silo. And Adam, welcome. It's so true, I have 11 copies of Rearm Plumeria, but because I don't know how to optimal builds, if you're wasting fodder, we're just collecting dust at the moment. Or SMH, yeah. I only got my Summer Lin to +8. Nice. Nice. And hello there, Blue P. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We're just taking a look at the notification board. Nothing really happening. Unless you play SD, then I guess something is happening. But the usual stuff. Freebies. And we're probably going to do a bunch of AR today. So that should be fun. Should be. Hey, welcome to, and also welcome, Minako. Welcome. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? This is day 1 after we've beaten Fire Emblem Awakening yesterday. I said I enjoyed it. But maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I played it on normal instead of hard. But I wanted a bit of a challenge, but not like that. Not like that. Oops, what happened? Okay, I don't know what happened. Just waking up. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Any plans to stream some more this week too? I think yesterday you mentioned you might have a pretty wacky schedule this week, right? I was just saying I will probably be picking up the Switch 2 sometime this week, and then we'll jump into Three Houses again. I forget how many hours I've spent on Three Houses. I think it was in like the 400 to maybe 500 hours. And I was only doing like 2.5 routes, which is kind of crazy. But I think you'll really enjoy Fates, although Birth Route kind of gets boring after a while. So that's interesting. Like I always thought that the 3 Fates games were just I guess like different routes, yes, but I always thought it was like Three Houses where there's like some overlap and then it kind of diverges into its own kind of game. But it really does seem like we'll have to play through Fates like 3 times. It's kind of crazy to think about. Kinda crazy. Dramatically different objectives. Dramatically different objective-wise. Conquest has no grind maps, and all the maps have distinct gimmicks. Okay, okay. Whereas Birthright is 99%. Rout the enemy, and Ryoma juggernauting, of course. Sounds like fun. Hopefully yes this week, and nice, Switch 2, yeah, yeah. I am totally looking forward to spending hundreds of dollars just to play Switch 1 games. Finally sparked Gorilla today, she looks very good, and I also got aided Sami on the way. Ooh, nice, congrats, Blue P. Very nice. Our Birthright is very easy until a huge spike in the end. As long as there's no ambush reinforcements, I think I'm gonna be happy. I think some of you guys haven't tuned into the Awakening playthrough, but I lost track of how many chapters where I thought, oh, such an easy chapter, and I was gonna clear it, only to die to some reinforcement spawns at the end. It left a really bad taste in my mouth. So, yeah. Looking back at it, I think I wouldn't have minded playing on only normal difficulty. If only to have like a better experience. Anywho, Fates is probably not going to be for quite some time. Since we're going to be doing 3 houses. If I don't finish 3 houses before Fortune's Weave comes out, we might bench 3 houses. Or yeah, I think we might bench 3 houses to get a head start into Fortune's Weave. Speaking of which, I think I need to book some time off if I want to play Fortune's Weave on release. But yeah, I'll have to do that. Okay, let's do some freebies. We have a new character. I don't know if you recognize, if you have any idea who this could be. Oh, I guess it's spoiled. The title spoiled it. Apparently this is Sather and the Summoner's daughter from the future, although her dialogue makes us question that a little bit. So we might find out we might find out more later on about who she really is. Yuri Child? Yes. Welcome, Bo. Yeah, this is the new MC or OC. This is the new OC. The Summoner and Sather's future daughter. We also got Jade. Actually, now that I think about it, I did show you this. I did show you this. Thank you for the follow, Silo. Thank you. Guess she's quite the grower. Oh yes. I didn't want to point that out, but yes. She must have got it from her mother. We got a reprint of Alear. This is rearmed version. He is wielding the salad bowl. The rearmed, or sorry, the arcane salad bowl. It's a very modern rearmed, I'd say. Rearmed sword. Has all the true damage, flat DR you'd expect from most weapons these days. And also gives attack +6, Draconic Hex, and Hexblade to herself and allies within 2 spaces. So has some support stuff built in it, and the stuff you, like I said, you would expect from a weapon that comes out these days. It's pretty good. I think I gave it to, who did I give it to? I gave it to Machua because her rearmed weapon is kind of poo-poo. And yeah, she can't pass it on to other people, but I was also giving some of her skills to someone else, so you know. And we have Mela Lear and Sami. I was a little disappointed that this Sami doesn't poop out bond fragments to attack people. He really is there just to cheer Alear on. But yeah. How did your guys' summons go on this banner? Hope you guys got what you wanted. And now we can have Alear company people as an aid. That's pretty cool. We have a new theme. I think I'm mostly just telling you guys this, or telling Clark this, because he hasn't played this game in a while. Rather than a Summer 2 banner, we have a cheerleader banner now, so that's cool, I guess. Bad luck. I'm sorry to hear that. If you're trying to pull for Groa, I think she might be coming back at the end of the month. They usually do this where they put a new mythic on a perma banner and then she reruns like right away on the legendary mythic and emblem banner. So if you have bad luck here, maybe you'll have better luck on that banner. Let's do some free pulls here. Let's get this. Okay. Since all the arena score calculators have been shut down, how do you guys calculate scores? I think there's a new website that someone developed. I haven't used it because I still feel like I know how scoring works. Like I don't know how to calculate the score, but like just slap the highest scoring skills. If you have a hero that can grant power, they can also boost your score. I think the website's called Fey Peeler or something like that. If anyone has it, feel free to share it in the chat. Went till Spark and got a copy of almost everyone except Groa. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I've been trying to convince Fox to fix up his calculator. The old... It's not even really old. I think he just stopped updating it. But for sure, the duel simulator, he's kind of given up on that. Because the game's just way too complicated now. If you use the duel sim as you do your match or something, you're probably gonna spend a lot more time trying to get all the things right. So we'll see. Hopefully I can convince him to get that calculator back up and running. Also, welcome Jonah. Welcome. Good morning. How was the rest of your shift yesterday? Hope it wasn't too bad. Yeah, just try googling Fey Peeler or something and you might come across the website. Like I said, I haven't used it myself just because I feel like I still have a pretty good grasp of min-maxing stuff. So yeah. I'm just glad I was able to witness the finale of the Awakening playthrough. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch it. I did go back and yesterday I did Google the other ending, and it was the one where Chrom deals the finishing blow, dooming his children and their children to have to deal with Grima in the future, but at least Robin didn't have to die. I'm actually curious whether you guys think which ending you guys think is canon, if there is even a canon ending. I think the choice I picked to have Robin basically kill herself was like a pretty good ending, because you get rid of Grima, and in the end you end up finding they do end up finding Robin again, which is a happy ending, right? Sack play, yeah. So Heroes is your first FE game, right? What got you into Heroes? I think it was actually my cousin who got me into Heroes. I've told this story before, but once upon a time, I was looking to get back into like card collecting, and I noticed that he was playing Fire Emblem Heroes, and I gave it a try. I liked it, and I kind of stuck with it. The alternative was to literally get back into card collecting. So this could have been a very different stream, different place, had I gone down that route instead. There is a timeline where I would be streaming myself ripping Pokemon packs or any other kind of card game like Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, I ended up playing Heroes, liking it. I think I did play FE7 before Heroes though, so I had like some knowledge of the series. But yeah. That's how I got into Heroes. And in a way I kind of I feel like it's a little bit better than card collecting. I recently watched a video about how, like, just trying to buy packs, like Pokemon TCG packs, is like a nightmare these days. With all the scalpers and bots just buying up all the supply as they drop. So, yeah. It's a crazy place out there if you're trying to collect Pokemon cards. Crazy place. I've also told this story before, but I used to have a binder of Pokemon cards that my mom gave away, and I don't remember the conditions of my cards back in the day, but if they were in good conditions, that binder could have easily been like several $1,000s. And yeah, I'm so sad. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. Let me let's check out that replay. Robin so busted, definitely a god. Imagine scalpers who are most likely adults are scamming the main demographic, kids. Yeah, like the video like touched on that topic too, how the game used to be for kids, but the demographic is now those same kids, but with adult money. So they can easily buy out all the supply before the kids can even get their hands on a pack. Also, do you have an Aero Light Team ready? I have a test. I don't know if I do. I re-blessed everyone, so I don't think I do. But we can check it out if you want. I'm gonna take a look at it. TP UK. Shitone. I play all GBFE games and wanted more. I struggle to emulate the 3DS ones, so I play Faye as an alternative, and I'm gonna stick around to the end. Yeah, and you really don't have to spend any money on the game. Just play it on your own pace. I think I always tell people this. People who are looking to get into Heroes, just play it on your own pace. Don't get baited by FOMO. Don't need to spend money, and it can still be a really enjoyable game. There's a lot of like mechanics that you definitely won't find in the mainline series, so still fun. Still fun. This is why Gen Z is so broke, those damn Pokemon cards. I was actually thinking of getting back into Pokemon TCG myself, but going back to school is convincing me otherwise. Yeah, it's a lot of money to play gacha games, to collect cards. And I hear the pull rates are like abysmal compared to like back in the day. So back in the day, if you wanted to pull a Charizard from like the base set, it was like a 1 in 48 probability that you'll pull one. If you want to pull one of the chase cards today, it's like 1 in 1400. So yeah, good luck with that if you want to collect them all, or even at that point you're probably just better off buying the single cards themselves. But yeah, it's a very different landscape, different scene. Anyways, let's take a look at this replay from Davey. Davey, I think Davey's on the top, right? Yeah, Davey's on top. Heimdallr, Byleth, Sakura, Tiki, and Micaiah. I honestly don't know what's good anymore in SDs, so I'm assuming you know what you're doing. Baldur, Unaka, Lara Shell, Marth, and Volley. So I know Volley is a very good, she's a very good frontliner, right? Her stupid invincible sister gives her essentially a second life, so she can frontline very, very well. Pay attention to Papaya. Yeah, she has a lot of range. So with this team, I feel like they're just going to yeet Volley and then slowly move in their DPSs, I guess. And you, I think you're trying to snipe and retreat. Hit and run, basically. Basically trying to hit and run. Okay. You technically can hit this Volley, right? Because Bala has a 3 range style. I think you can hit the Volley.
It'll be all right.
You mean you didn't win this one? You're telling me you didn't win this one. Oh, looks like Tiki's going down.
A stealthy kill. But, Mama...
So is that intentional? You broke that intentionally? Oh, we don't even kill?
Facing forward.
Oh.
I shall heal you.
That's crazy. What's this build? Pair up Instruct and a few.
I'm here to help.
I don't understand, actually. It's okay. I'd say that's normal. In current SD, all depends on range. Gain as much range as possible and limit enemy range.
Lose anyone.
Well, she actually dies. Old Man has been top 1 use in almost every event. He really does have a...
You got this.
He does have a very timeless effect.
Do your best.
They're always gonna release new status effects, and Alpha Thor can just steal it from you, which will never get old. Which is kind of funny.
Right on schedule.
Volley has been a pretty...
Demonstrate. Allow me.
Like, both volleys have been, like, fairly stable, too, I think.
I'm not finished yet. Higher. Okay. You can do this.
It's pretty cool. You're still kind of in it because getting a lot of captain kill. They're getting like only 2 points per kill, whereas you're getting 3. So you're actually in a pretty good spot. Actually, no, you won.
Do your best.
Wow, good job.
I'm cheering for you.
Unless you die here. Thank you for the unit review redemption, too.
Facing forward.
Let's take a look at that. Do you actually die here? No. Okay. How active is the Heroes community nowadays? I think the Heroes community is kind of broken up into...
Stay focused.
Into a few groups, but I'd say it's still fairly active. People still play AR. There's a small group of people who care about SD. And even on Reddit, there's still a lot of chat and discussion about heroes, so I'd say it's still pretty active. I think it's still pretty active. Volley's actually falling in usage recently. She doesn't like the new supports and tanks spreading feud everywhere, shooting down her supports. Oh, right. You changed her C. Yeah, this is a pretty good. I like all the fractured secret clubs. Yeah, there's even a very exclusive like SD Discord. I don't really care about SD, so I'm not part of that server, but they do all their colluding there. And yeah. Good stuff, Davey. Good stuff. Now, can I remember what this unit does? Not really. The only thing I remember about her is she has Vantage if she's faster than you, and she has a 3-range style. That's basically her gimmick. She's also very, very tanky. So even if you try to take her down, she might not go down. Alright, let's take a look at Tiu's unit. What have you got for us, Tiu? Haven't updated Nyla in a while, so appreciate any suggestions. This pilot can only use her style every 3 turns, yeah. Haven't used Nyla in quite some time, eh? What have you done with the real 2? The real 2 would be showing us a Matilda here. If I skipped you, let me know. Don't think I did. Ooh, awesome. All right. I can show Matilda too. No, it's fine. I was just joking. I was just teasing you. I think there's definitely a better C you can give her. I don't know if you have the skill. But it gives her feud, which is a very useful very useful effect to have nowadays. So feud basically makes it so that you can't get supported by anyone and you can't support others. I forget who has it. I think it's Tibarn. Rearmed Tibarn has the skill you're looking for. NCD, you could probably swap this out. If you have Rearmed Hector, you can probably give her DC. She doesn't have DC in her kit, I don't believe. I also don't know if there's any rearmed beast weapons yet you can actually give her. But this is definitely a bit outdated. This weapon. For weapons, you kind of want to look for stuff that gives you true damage, gives you flat damage reduction, and this does not have that. Let me actually take a look and see if do I even have Nyla here? Let's see, I just want to do this because I want to see what kind of skills she has. What are her options? Yeah, she doesn't even have any options for weapons, so her preference weapon really still is the best you can get for her. It's one of these ones. Which one is it? They all do the feuding. So one of these ones is probably pretty good for her. It doesn't look like she has NFU in her kit, so can probably give her Dark Beast Agility. This one has the feed effect, and it also has the NFU if you're faster than the enemy. So that could be an option. If you want to just deal more damage, Dark Beast Force is pretty good. If you want to unleash your specials faster, Preempt Speech could be good as well. I think the, I don't even know what you would call these. These are the feud versions, the feud C skills for beasts. These are all pretty good options for her. For her B skill, I think this is a pretty hot skill these days. Is Taker Burst. It's not on a lot of units. That could be an option. Pair up 4 is pretty good because this one gives you quite a lot of true damage, flat damage as well. Sadly, the B skills, the B skills have been kind of poopy. They're usually a bit of a hit or miss. If you want to turn into a support unit, you can also give her Favor. Favor could be pretty good. And for A skill probably Rise Above. This is like the god skill right now for infantries and armor units. It's a very basic skill because all you get is stats, but you get a lot of stats. And you also get true damage and flat damage reduction, so this will make her look more impressive. So yeah, if you're looking to update her, maybe take a look at those options. Also, hey there, Yuka, welcome. Welcome. And thank you for the lurk, Jonah. There's a situation where RA4 is bad. I guess it depends. The only situation I can think of is if you don't want them to have too much stats, because they're probably going to get hit by like Makaya's feud effect or something. That's probably the only situation I can think of. But if you can bump up the stats for your other units, and then they can soak the Makaya debuff, then that could be pretty good. But otherwise, I think she still looks pretty good. She'll probably struggle against modern units, but her kit is a little bit outdated, but still looks pretty good. Thank you for sharing too. The only situation I can think of is when you get when you great talent stack and get above 99. Yeah, that's true. I think it's pretty hard to hit 99 right now, even with great talent. Like you need to sit there like for a few turns to hit the cap. And Something tells me that I feel like they're going to bump up the cap. I feel like they're gonna bump up the cap. Sure. Actually, let's just do 20. I don't have the I don't have the patience to check in like 12 hours. So do that. Also, thank you for the Dual Crest Redemption, Davey. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at Davey's defense here. I think he's light. I probably won't be able to test this just because my units are all blessed Astra at the moment. Get my fence, cheater. It's pretty good. It kind of reminds me a bit of Moomin's defense, where he has like two 3-range units, so you can't really hide from. So he covers like all the lanes, except he has 2 Sathers trying to lock you down. It's kind of what it reminds me of. If I were to fight this defense, I don't know if I'd be able to beat it because your stupid catapult gets my fence. Davey's cheating. Cheating with his catapult. Yeah, with Air Blessings, you can definitely hit the cap a lot faster. But yeah. Can't complain with Chet Tower. It's not gonna matter here, though. It's not gonna matter. I think it looks pretty good. So you have the Corn on Byleth. If I were to like try to approach this, I would probably try and approach from the left side. And since you break my catapult, I think my first move would probably be to Ice Lock. Ice Lock from this spot. So that'll limit her range a little bit. And that'll give me time to set up and try to go in for the kill on Byleth. The right side definitely feels a lot harder to approach. One, because you have the fortress here, and then you also have a bunch of traps. I would probably try and brute force through the Byleth. If not, attack the volley first. And then she usually becomes a little weaker after a while, so if you take out the allies, I think she might lose some of her effects. Young Cam trying to outspeed Byleth. Yeah, that might be a little tough. Might be tough. But it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You got far save. I don't know if you want to maybe swap out her seal for charge, the salt troop or whatever, just so that she can reach. Like, I'm assuming Byleth is gonna run up. Does he have Kanto? I think he has Kanto, right? So maybe he'll actually Kanto back. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good. The good thing though for me though, if I were to try to play against this map, is that the Hector's far saves, so Cam can definitely make her way through the right side of your map, and then yeah, I'd have to like deal with Byleth later, if possible. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't, I'm not gonna rebless my units. Guess the reinforcement? Let's see. Oops. Reinforcement. If I had to guess, maybe Medius? Find out. I can't.
As you will.
I think I'm gonna say Medius, just because she's not. Your calling circle isn't like close. Medius? Oh. I see. You chose violence. I see you chose violence with Rearmed South. He's really good. I've had some matches, I think, where I just can't kill him. It's pretty good. Interesting. Hey, welcome Microwave. Yeah, I was just trying to get the reinforcement to come out and play. Thought it was Medius, but Davey wanted violence. When I check out my ARD, maybe in a bit. I want to at least go through my replays, and then actually, you know what? Let's check it out now. Let's check it out. Where are you, Microwave? Light or Astra? Dark or Anima? Both are fine? Okay. Why does everyone have their catapult in lane 3? Why does everyone hate lane 3. Why don't you have RA4 on your Roy? He literally comes with it. Guess? I don't see instruct anywhere, so I don't know. Unless you're trying to match something, which I don't think you are. That Veronica is very dangerous. She kind of is. Gamers rise up. I don't really see it. Why are you? Why are you,
Hey!
Surrender all knowledge.
attack? 71, 72. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Anyone in chat know? Oh, bonded. Oh. Oh. Grants bonded to allies with the highest attack at start of battle. Doesn't the bonded end up going on? Oh, it does go. Okay, so somehow you matched it with okay, okay, I got you. You're getting the bonded effect on Hector and Roy. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, do I remember what bonded does? No. I do not. For support partner and allies with bonded effect active. Reduce the damage from foes attack by 40% during combat. I think this is a special DR, so you can't pierce it. Triggers once per turn if foe initiates combat, and the number of spaces from ally space to foe space is less than or equal to 3. This effect triggers any number of times if ally initiates combat, or if foe initiates combat and the number of spaces from ally space to foe space is greater than or equal to 4. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, welcome RZL. It's going. It is going. How are you doing? Feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Talked to you in a while. Hope things are good with you. Just taking a look at Microwave's defense here. I was questioning why he didn't teach Roy Rise Above 4, but it looks like he's actually attack matching to get the bonded effect from Alir. For unpierceable 40% DR. So, okay. I get you. This Veronica, like Davey said, is still pretty scary. Main reason is because she hits you with feud, and it also splashes to people within 2 spaces. So yeah, she's pretty good. Pretty good. Not too bad, mostly been Umaing. My brother's been like really into that game. I don't understand it, but sometimes I'll peek over his shoulders to see what he's doing. But is there any benefit to having like lots of friends in Uma? I could ask him for his friend code if you want, and then you guys can Uma together. There's no co-op in Uma, is there? Otherwise, I think this defense looks pretty good. Microwave. It's pretty good. Got near save on FOMO, and you got far save on Hector. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's kind of the opposite in a way. You have you have 70 people you can follow, and follows are super important. Okay. I'm assuming you've already followed 70 people then. But I can still ask him for his friend code if you want. Any reason you're only running Speed Res Oath 1? I think she generally wants something like Hardy Bearing. She wants Hardy Bearing, or just give her like a stat seal. But then again, I feel like you might be trying to manipulate the stats. Because clearly you're running stat seal here. I hate people who put catapults in lane 3. I've actually had quite a few matches this week where I had to like scramble and break their catapults. But, yeah. Anyways, looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Alright. Let's take a look at my replays, and then we'll do a bunch of singles. We'll bully people. My defense has lost 6 times in a row. I think it's time to change it after only updating units for more than a year. Yeah, I feel like my defense is starting to lose its edge. It started with like double volleys. Swapped out one of the volleys just because I feel like people were getting pretty good at abusing the fact that like her drive miracle procs first. And so if you don't have Fatal Smoke, you can technically snipe the volleys pretty easily. This is actually an old version of the defense. I think I swapped it later on. Anyways, person has Rearm South. Cheater. Cheating with Rearm South. I'm at 65, but like you're constantly changing it and looking for specific things that people have, so your friend list is kind of a revolving door. It's like, what if AR... It's like, what if in AR you could borrow people's lead? Or something similar. Oh, okay, I get you. I play Blue Archive. I don't know if you guys know. You guys may or may not know. I think Blue Archive is kind of like that too. You're constantly adding people who have like super decked out carries that you can use. to do raids. I'm like mostly F2P in Blue Archive, and so I would add people and they would delete me off the list after a while because I don't have anything useful that they can use. But I get you. I get you. Never mind, it's Elise season. My defense is still good. Okay, that's good. That's why I run Mickey to counter soak plonking. Also, the new Byleth is a terrorist unit. Did Peony get a kill? I wasn't paying attention.
Forgive me.
I didn't pay attention. Maybe she did get a kill. But anyways, I ended up changing this defense because Sombrom's kind of shit on defense. And also I have like way too many armor units. If I could, I would just use Emblem Corrin if I could, but yeah, I have Hector and also Sombron, who can you even call him an armor unit because he doesn't even do saves.
Just relax.
And if you take out his C skill, he's just a regular armor unit. His C skill is what gives him all that bulk. So
futile.
that doesn't surprise me. I'm waiting to see if there is a new emblem at the end of the month to update it. I think it's most likely gonna be a new emblem. It's about time we got an emblem. I think it's probably gonna be Leaf so that we can finish the rings. But I think it'd be pretty cool too if we got, say, I don't know, Emblem Camilla.
I am heaven.
Turning any unit into a flyer and giving them like +1 movement. That'd be pretty fun. Tamra's more like an extra catapult with effects. Yeah, but he doesn't actually break any buildings, right? I think what you meant to say is he's more like a bolt tower. But I feel like it's too unreliable.
Just relax.
This'll stop you.
Finally, a rest.
Nice. We actually took out the Sneck. Okay, so I changed up my defense. First thing you'll notice is Corrin's gone. Basically, all the armors from the last replay are gone. I brought back in FOMO. I gave him Iron Fighter. I'm a little... I kind of don't like this because basically the third paragraph, it loses like the first couple effects in the third paragraph become like useless with Iron Fighter. But it's still pretty good because it should make him a lot tougher to kill. Asterix. I don't think I've seen him fall yet, but with the right investments, I think you can still punch through FOMO. I brought back in Nurgle. Nurgle's been like my favorite unit to slot in for ARD. The ability to yoink your opponent's buffs is so good. And then I slotted in the new Byleth, because she's the newest and hottest thing right now. She's a pretty good frontliner, and she also covers quite a lot of range with her 3 range style. Hey, welcome to Nuki. About to leave for today's card show. Nice. Nice. How's the rest of your appraisal session last night? I was only able to pop in for a bit. Kind of unfortunate that there was no Charizard in your brother's old Pokemon card binder. That easily could have been like $1,000 right there, if he had one. And it's in like decent condition. But yeah, hopefully you're able to find the price for all the cards. Once upon a time, I had a binder of the original Pokemon cards that my mom gave away. So, yeah. How far are we into Awakening? Wasn't able to watch the streams due to obvious reasons. We beat it yesterday, Yuka.
I will aid you.
It was actually like a pretty quick stream because the final chapter just wanted you to like bum rush Grima and take her out as fast as possible. So once I realized that, I just kept reloading until we hit the RNGs for crit. I think Chrom hit him with an Aether, and then also crit as well, so yeah, rip Grima. Just get lucky, bro. Hollows first edition totaled about $1,300. Ooh, very nice. Which was the most expensive card in the binder?
Let's unwind.
I think I saw you had like a Blastoise, a Gyarados, a Hitmonchan, and a Machamp. Those are all pretty good cards. In fact, basically any card, any holo, I think I said this yesterday, but like any holo from like the base set is gonna be worth a lot of money. Mostly because people are nostalgic and they just don't print that set anymore. I might steal your idea, by the way, Davey. I might throw Rearm Soth. Put Rearm Soth as the reinforcement rather than Sombron. I didn't completely remove him yet. Joined the Soth gang. So actually, do you think Ileana kills or doesn't kill FOMO?
Higher. Okay.
So weak.
I don't know. I think you have a pretty decked out Ileana, so I'm gonna say she probably does.
The Heavenly New Year.
If it's your Ileana, I think probably kills. Which means rip FOMO. No, why are you smiting FOMO? God damn it. She one-shots? If you one-shot, then yeah, that kind of get bypasses the whole Iron Fighter thing, right? What's your Ileana build? What kind of drugs have you been feeding her? I also need to do SD. More like ask for Dono. Arcane weapon, comet, area, unrest, our feud. Yes, finish. I feel like you need some like pretty good supports too, right? Although I think Comet alone is probably enough to one-shot FOMO. Because it's a lot of damage that he can't really mitigate.
Can I even?
Also, I think I stole Time's Gate, which is how Hother was able to jump all the way down there. Right now it's Core Mythics plus Gwyn. Ooh. Gwyn Enjoyer. Very nice. I think Gwyn got a pretty good refine. Oh, offense leg yard. I tried using her on her bonus week. It's really hard to use her just because like you have to position her where the ice tiles are, and she's often competing like for me personally, I use her like I rely on young Camilla way too much, and she's often competing to be in the same lane as her, so it's a bit tough. I think she's probably a lot better to use on defense, so that if people try to hit and run you and then hide behind their ice tiles, they can't. She'd be a pretty good defense unit. If I remember correctly, I think I see Wanda using her, and maybe a couple of their friends. You'd be surprised, I actually do quite a lot of hit and run myself.
Let's unwind.
I feel like I haven't really changed my arrow strategies all that much.
Finally,
Mostly rely
a
on
rest.
Camilla to kill stuff, and if she can't kill stuff, I'll kill enough and then just run away. I think I do a surprising a lot of hit and run. And then I watch my some of my Japanese friends. Their hit and run strats are insane. They kill every last one of them, and then some.
Hope lies in retreat.
In Astra season, I also have. I also run Sather. How many of you guys have Sather in your Astra core?
I'm so sorry.
I still have like Wings of Mercy on her. She just flies in and then ends turn anyone who I can't kill. So I guess in that case it's not really hit and run, but still. Hit and stall. Yeah, Sather is still a really good unit. She got somewhat of a modern refine, so she can hit hard.
Together forever.
But like her original gimmick is still very, very good. Sather's at a good spot right now, not seeing firm Cano Curb.
More to deliver.
It's kind of crazy to think that once upon a time, Canto Control was like a staple. And now you probably see it once in a blue moon. It also only mattered when using her with an enemy phase team. Alright, this is the first time this week I saw someone do this. First time. I expected some more people to do this, but
Weep for the dead.
yeah.
I'll show him who's boss.
Wail and tremble in grief.
And scene. I don't think I didn't think Ike was gonna be able to kill FOMO anyways, but yeah. I don't see this enough where people hit into FOMO with the Lees. But it's kind of in her face. In her face right now, so maybe they forgot. Okay. I don't think there's any more redemptions to look at, so we'll probably push her Aether and push our way to the top. Looks like Lancer lost some lift. Rudy also lost some lift. Aku looks like he lost some lift too. But yeah, let's do some Aether raids. Kieran. Such an original name. Okay, doesn't look too bad. So
The future is in sight.
So the two teams I have, it's essentially identical. One of them is a Gale Force Camilla, and the other one is a Miracle Camilla. I don't think I've had any use for the Miracle one, but I just keep her just in case. Yeah, she still kind of does her job and kills things, so. Okay, there's a couple things we want to kill here. Okay, I don't even need to hit them with. Actually, I think I still do.
And your strategy.
Show me how? Sure thing.
We need to get rid of the Lin.
Huzzah!
Definitely need to get rid of the Lin.
I'll show him who's boss. Without a doubt.
How do we do this? The old man is actually kind of in the way.
Hey!
It's kind of in the way.
I can do it.
Sir, you're in the way. Lin Ring, but it's only turn 1. So.
Time to decompress.
What now?
Let's bonk the Sigurd.
Aha!
Let's bonk the Lin. If there's Kanto control, I don't think I saw it.
Show me how?
At this point, I'm just assuming there's no Kanto control.
I can do it. Ha! Nerve-wracking.
If we take out the Rhea, we can technically button. We can technically button if we take out the Rhea.
What now? Huh.
For anyone who's using Camilla, are you still running Fatal Smoke?
We'll see it through.
Or are you running something else?
Aha!
I feel like Fatal Smoke, I can probably swap this out for something with a bit more DPS.
I can do it.
Strat Assault. I think Strat Assault's good. For me, I have Strat Assault on Jormungandr.
Pressing ever forward.
She kind of helps me with that. I think I've seen some people say you can run like Strat Assault 3 instead, so that you get the charge but you don't get the 1 extra movement. And I can understand that logic, because Heimdallr can screw you over big time.
What now? Aha!
There's a feud argument, I guess. Yeah, I guess feud could be good too. But which one would you run, like G feud, B feud, or C
What
feud?
now? Sure thing.
Satisfactory.
Nerve-wracking.
Surrender all knowledge.
Battle of the old dudes. There's no like Omni feud like Beast units get with their C skill. Otherwise, I would probably run that. But then again, we should probably wait until we get a better C skill or flyers. I feel like the logic of Strat Assault 3 is coming from a way to justify Inherit Strat 3 instead of 4. And Inherit Restrictions come up. The units you inherit Strat on generally have either enough res or Strat itself is the counterplay to stall. Yeah. I mean, we can take a look. Take a look to see what is available. I just feel like I don't get as much value out of Fatal Smoke these days, so... Instruct? No. Not really. Shift skills. What about Shift X? Store 7 HP after combat. Eh. Strat Assault. Oh, she can actually run the Tempest skills. Although this would get you into trouble if you run into Heimdall, so maybe not. Probably not. Omni Feud is absurd. I hope we don't get more of it. Just because you don't want it, IS is gonna give it to us. Probably. Yeah, there's really not many other options for her. She can't run the ploy skills because her res is shit. She doesn't need hold guide realistically. I guess the imbues are pretty good. Yeah. I don't like miasma on her because, you know, just not my thing. Fun fact, Sheer Byleth is the second lance speed tank I've pulled since the Toon Sheeta. Yeah, we don't have too many god lance units, do we? Favian. Oh, good. Good. As long as it's not in lane 3. Just warp and cleanse with the Mickey ring support if you're worried about stall. True. You could do that. There's a Corrin. I don't remember what she does. I think she just gives stats to people, right? Stats and DR, I think. Wish me luck on SD, no prep run. GL.
There is hope yet.
Okay, I think I want to probably engage on the Corrin. I think I want to engage on the Corrin. I also don't know if I want to tusk these traps. I need to even bother testing the traps.
I can do it. Hey!
And your strategy?
The future is in sight. What now? Sure thing. Aha!
Something like this. The timer ran out thinking about the opener. Sounds like it's going very well, Yuka. I don't really like the fact that there's a I don't like So my plan here was to hit the Heimdallr with Elise, and then that will open a way for Camilla to charge in. But then there's a bunch of ice blocks that'll make it hard for my Edelgard to go in. Actually, even if I move... Oh, actually, no. Okay. I think this is good, because a unit's gonna spawn here who's gonna eat the stall. I didn't know you had to deactivate auto battle next turn. That's pretty old news. I think it's always like that. What if no reinforcements? Then I think it's still fine.
Show me how?
I think it's fine. Okay, so now you ate the stall.
Sure thing. Hey!
I love it when people do that.
Ha! be your guide.
What now?
Not recommended. If you use Heimdallr. I just don't understand how people think Heimdallr is good. Feels like win more versus people that lose to Corn Ring already. I've used her before, but I think she's better on Chaos Season, where people are forced to run only 5 units, where if you are able to eat up an action, it matters a lot more. But it's just too easy to get around Heimdallr. And especially when people do stuff like this where they throw her into the throw the reinforcements to the front line. Like if they had moved the reinforcement over here, I think that would have been a lot better.
Certainly.
Would have been a lot better.
I can do it. Huh.
Isn't guaranteed to be a unit outside her range. Yeah.
We will win.
In a way, it's good that, like, it makes the front line invulnerable, but that just means you're asking people to target your back line, and, like, she's not going to do anything for you on the back line. She's just going to get sniped. She's going to get sniped. And you can always snipe her as well. I guess the thing is, you can only do this, you can really only do this with Elise. Lin Ring, if I didn't have Elise, I probably would Lin Ring and hit Marth with someone.
Without a doubt.
I think we're gonna kill everyone except for probably Sather.
Expect greatness.
Yeah, that's how I usually deal with it. If I don't have Elise, Lin Ring gets the job done. And even if she... And because the Lin Ring doesn't hit, like, 6 range, you're kind of forced to
Certainly.
attack into the front line sometimes.
We go together!
Yes. Emblem guide you.
So last week, when it wasn't Sakura or Elise season, I ended up teching in young Edelgard, and she was actually pretty fun to use. One, because her button's pretty cheat. It forces like all damage to 1, and then she gets like that potent hit to kill stuff. And also because she's a dagger unit, she can actually help me test traps a lot easier.
Pressing ever forward.
Surrender all knowledge.
We will win. Ha!
Wait, what ring do you have? Oh shoot, you have... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What now?
My teams are pretty static. Gwyn is the first legendary I've used when it wasn't their bonus season in a while. I think that's a good thing because Gwyn never really got a chance to shine.
Mind if I wait?
She was very dead on arrival.
Satisfactory.
Sure thing. Show me how. The future is in sight.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I was a base Gwyn enjoyer. Damn. Now that's
Surrender all
that's
knowledge.
dedication to your favorites.
Certainly.
Actually, Gwyn was like, she was good at some point because
We'll see it through.
back then I think people used
keep watch.
Gwyn as a Omni tank almost. And a lot of people ran like mage nukes, so she did like perfect against those kind of teams. I'm really curious if they're ever gonna bring back Vantage as a playstyle. It's kind of hard these days, especially because everyone has way too much flat damage reduction, or yeah, true damage or flat damage reduction. So you're like almost never guaranteed to kill stuff. Whoa, double Leon. It's cheating. New Bala has Vantage with speed check. Yeah, but would you run her as a... Do you trust her to like Vantage and kill everything? I would like to say no.
Your offering.
I trust her. I'm running her this week. Wow. Unless I see Soth. Okay.
Without a doubt.
They don't have a fence breaker,
Sure thing. Hey!
so... What about Tibarn? I haven't used him, but I've talked to Moomin on Twitter. He is a big Tibarn enjoyer.
Aha!
He thinks that, or he Gale Forces with Tibarn, and I should try that.
And your strategy.
Try a different different team.
Sure thing.
Surrender all knowledge.
I can do it.
No fence breaker, so we'll take you out. The way he uses Tibarn is he pairs him up with Fallen Byleth, so that he essentially gets like another action from Shared Spoil, which is pretty good. pretty good.
What now?
Omnifeud is good. I think it's a little too good.
Satisfactory.
It's a little too good, if you ask me.
Show me how?
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is Leguarn is gonna break my ice tiles, so I cannot rely on... Oh, but their dual building is gone.
I can do it. Huh. Don't look, or else. Nerve-wracking. Aha!
See, I do hit and run a fair bit.
Ha!
I say hit and run is dead, but I still do it quite a lot.
Yes.
Hey, it's not my fault that they don't have what's her face? Hother, Balder, Summer, Hother.
What now?
If anything, Hother and Balder are basically staples because of their fence breaking mechanic. Even if my fence was broken, I think I would have been able to hit and run, probably.
Aha!
Yeah, so like, Cano control is no longer staple. You
Time to decompress.
have to have a fence breaker.
Hey! What now?
You
The
really,
future
really need a
is in
fence
sight.
breaker.
Sure thing.
Pressing ever forward.
2, 3.
We'll see it through.
Without a doubt. There is hope yet!
Fence is really like a dumb mechanic. How does a fence stop your entire team from moving? Also, I think we might be getting... I'm curious what kind of an update we're getting to AR this month. Because all of the buildings are currently... They've already reached the new cap. So I can't see it here because I already upgraded my catapult. What's my catapult level at? Everything's at level 15 now, so I guess IS can always just increase the cap again, make 16 the new cap, but it's kind of silly because at some of the highest thresholds of levels, I think if you upgrade the bolt tower from level 14 to 15, you only get 1 extra damage. Like it does, I don't know, 51 damage instead of 50, which is so stupid. So it'd be cool if they, I don't know, give us like new buildings or just rework buildings in general, because like there's no incentive to level anything other than maybe your catapult, upgrade the fence whenever it's available. Oh, freebie. I'll take it.
Don't look at us!
Yeah, but when the team is completely dead, it's kind of stopped mattering. Is my main point. Like, it's ostensibly hit and run, but hit and run when you kill half the team. It's very different than hit and run where you kill 1 or 2 units. I think it's 50 to 53 or something like that. It's just dumb. Not worth how much stones you need to spend. Escape louder, level 15 when? One step at a time, please.
Aha!
One at a time. Yeah, which is why I think they need to give us new buildings. Give us buildings that, I don't know, give a feud effect to any allies near the building or something cool like that. Oh shit, did I mess up? Did I mess up? I might have messed up.
Hey! I can do it! Ha!
If it gets people to stop sack playing, I'm okay with more fence. That would be nice.
Show me how? What now? Huh.
It'd be cool if there was a way for you to like get back some of your lift. Sack play feels terrible. Getting sack play feels terrible. Actually, what I kind of want above all is a way for them to tinker with like the leaderboards. Make it like a first come first serve kind of thing rather than a seed thing. It's like a minor thing, but I care about it.
Aha! Ha!
Lost to someone double trap yellowing? Yeah, it feels bad. Feels terrible.
Those eyes. Oh no. Nerve-wracking. What now?
I think your defenses are usually pretty tough for me to bust down. Do a pretty good job at stacking all the right stuff to stop Cam, at least.
And your strategy?
Mind if I wait?
But you can't really do anything against sack playing, which is a huge bummer.
Surrender all knowledge.
Sure thing. I can do it. Ha!
Okay, Barn's kind of good versus sack play. I feel like Soth. I used to wonder why. There was a JP friend who copied my defense for a while, and then I saw them change things up, throw Soth on the defense. Had no idea why, and then started hearing him all over the place. how he's like unkillable in SD, and I've run into him a few times in Aether Raids. He's pretty nasty. Aku likes share spoils plus against sack plays. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't see a fence breaker.
Those eyes. Oh no.
Versus people run C feud just for South and SD. It's crazy. He seems kind of a needs to be max invest unit. Well, the thing is that's not too hard to do, especially when he's a rearmed unit. You're most likely gonna feed him a lot of good skills anyway, so that he can pass it on. So you're almost incentivized to maxed invest him.
Satisfactory.
Hey, show me how. What now?
Wait, is there no... What the... Double P save? Damn, what is this tech?
Aha!
What is this double P save tech?
Huh. I can do it.
Oh, it's Kid Milla, yeah. Hey, welcome, Devin. How's it going? It is
The future
Kid
is
Milla.
in sight.
Sure thing. What now?
Let's take the Ike. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Playing some Aether Raids after
We'll see it through.
beating Awakening yesterday.
I can do it.
Just chilling. Dealing with the heat. Nothing new. Nothing new.
Pressing ever forward.
Okay, got movement.
Time to decompress.
I used to do this a lot in the past where I'll move my own corn ring user too close and that ruins my whole setup. So let's not do that.
Yes.
Let's not do that.
Aha!
You saw the ending of Awakening? I told you none of those choices mattered. Awakening, I'm gonna probably do another run eventually. I'm playing Platinum right now. It's kind of hard. Ooh. SD currently going 1-2, one more win than expected. Are you actually chasing
What
for
now?
rank 1? I stopped caring about SD. I always ask Fox or someone to give me a dono. Saves me a lot of time.
Nerve-wracking.
Saves me a lot of time.
I can do it.
Yeah, how's Platinum going? I don't think I've played any Pokemon games in quite some time. Just because I feel like the formula's way too stagnant.
And your strategy?
Hey!
Surrender all knowledge.
A friend of mine has been trying to get me into Pokemon Champions though.
Without a doubt.
It's the game where you don't even need to like catch your Pokemon if I remember correctly. You just build a team and then you like duke it out.
Mind if I wait?
Which does sound kind of tempting because back in the day I played a lot of Battle Tower with this friend and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I forgot what's going on in the story of Faye.
Satisfactory.
Right now, essentially...
What now? Show me how?
Shoot, can I
The
get
future
this?
is in sight.
Time to decompress. Aha!
Right now, we're going through Ragnarok. A character named Fimbulvetter is freezing all of the realms, and we're essentially going around and asking nicely for the gods' powers so that we can have a chance at beating the real Alpha Thor. That's essentially what's happening.
Pressing ever forward.
We'll see it through.
Without a doubt. Hey! The future is in sight.
Nerve-wracking. I can do it.
Yeah, Faye was never really about the story. And I hate that Ias is getting away with it. The story was never good in Heroes. It's all about making new skills, selling you new skills, or sorry, creating problems and then selling you the solution. So many people not running Uther. Not complaining. I agree, I do think Platinum is one of the harder ones in the series. I definitely got a good squad building up out of Eterna. I got Pachirisu, Zubat, Bunnery, Psyduck, Grottle, and Ponyta. Ooh, very nice. Apparently Psyduck is a really popular chase card in Pokemon. That or one of my online friends is a big Psyduck fan. He's always hoping to get like a Psyduck card. Goes crazy for Psyduck. And my run is dead. GG. You tried. You tried. Okay, no fence breakers, so I'm gonna try to kill as many dudes as we can. Also, they put the
Pressing ever forward.
Sure thing.
Hey!
They put the hindrance building right on the front line. 99 attack, 99 speed, and 74 defense. Who we're looking at here?
What now? Yes. Show me how.
Without a doubt.
someone.
Aha!
The future is in sight.
I can do it.
Okay, that was fake.
Huh. We'll see it through.
Also fake. Interesting.
What now?
Let's actually take out the Byleth, since we can. I was originally using Bidoof, but I ditched him. He was getting no good stabs, so I replaced him with Psyduck because it was just better. Damn. You guys watched that? You know the YouTube channel Dorkly? They used to make a series called Pokemon Rusty or something like that. He had a Bidoof who he mistreated. And then I think at some point the Bidoof turned into a god.
Aha!
It was actually kind of funny and endearing in a way.
Huh.
Poor Bidoof. Just HM slaves. It's just an HM slave.
Hey!
It's worth watching if you have the time and you feel like it. It's kind of funny.
I can do it. Ha! Mind if I wait?
And your strategy.
Time to decompress. What now? Huh. I can do it.
I see we're cheating with Elise. Everyone's doing it. If everyone's doing it, is it still cheating?
Pressing ever forward.
I'd say that's just...
Surrender all knowledge.
I don't think it's cheating.
Satisfactory.
Sure thing. Show me how? Aha! Don't look!
Definitely gonna
What
check it
else?
out. I will say one thing about this game, the characters are pretty strong. I heard characters in Heroes Fight Universal level. Like Kid Azura made a universe.
Nerve-wracking.
Oh, I can't do this. Swirl.
Hey! What now?
This game is interesting to say the least. Power creep is... It's at a level where it can just be way too overwhelming and make people not care about this game, which is fine. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. If you can't beat them, join them, alright? Interesting.
The future is in sight.
What kind of chaos team is this? What in the chaos team is this?
Show me how? Sure thing. To a future of light.
It's definitely a
with you.
very
I'm with you.
it's not new, as in a lot of games, like card games, start out very easy, but they grow in complexity to a point where a lot of people end up just not caring and playing.
I can do it.
Kinda is what it is. I'm looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! In particular. I actually don't know how Pokemon is these days in terms of complexity. But I can't imagine it's that bad.
Show me how? Aha!
Like, if I look at Pokemon cards, it's definitely not a wall of text. Yet.
We'll see it through. What now?
Okay, I think I'll definitely take you out first. It's pretty easy to adjust to new Pokemon meta. New meta of Pokemon and the mechanics this year. It's good.
I can do it. Huh. Those eyes. Oh no.
Also, does anyone remember when the new Pokemon game is coming out?
Aha!
Waves and something? Waves and Winds and Waves? I like how they're out of like color ideas now. They've already went through the whole spectrum. They need to do like they haven't I don't think
The
they've done
future
like
is in sight.
Gamma,
Without a doubt.
Alpha, all that stuff yet.
And your strategy.
But eventually they will. You remember it got swept years ago by these BS Infernity monsters? I was so mad the whole deck's gimmick is a bunch of strong monsters with OP abilities. Summon more monsters with OP abilities. Yeah.
Time to
The
decompress.
future is in sight.
Mind if I wait?
Pressing ever forward.
Nerve-wracking.
If there's one thing I remember about Yu-Gi-Oh!
The
Is
future is in sight.
how oftentimes it really just depends on like how well you draw. If you have like a really good hand, you can just end it on like turn 1. Comes out 2027, damn.
I can do it.
Quite some time from now. I don't know if I'll play it. I feel like I've given up on... kind of given up on Pokemon games. They actually delayed a Game Freak. It's insane. Actually trying. Well, I hope that they're delaying it for good reasons. Especially if they're trying to make the game play smoothly, then for sure it's worth the delay. Otherwise, I don't really see a reason why they should delay it. Kind of annoying. No fence breaker though.
I can do it.
That was the only game I think I've ever canceled the order for. It was just too much. Too ridiculous. All the glitches and stuff you can do in the game. I'm pretty sure it runs like fine now on the Switch too, but like no one should have to buy a new console just to play that.
Satisfactory.
Right?
Without a doubt.
Hey, show me how. Huzzah! What now?
Let's take out the Corrin. No Hother, no Balder on the team, so can kind of go wild here.
Sure thing. Aha! Ha!
Hmm.
I can do it.
I think we definitely need to take out Leguar, otherwise I can't hide behind my own ice tiles.
Huh.
We technically have the button to work with, so
What now?
let's take up the Heimdallr, and I think we also need to take up the Elise.
Don't look, or else. We'll see it through. Aha! Huh.
Surrender all knowledge.
It's not like they can move, so
Yes.
let's not
Pressing ever forward.
get a little too cocky here.
Time to decompress.
The future is in sight.
Satisfactory.
Why mind if I wait? I can do it. Hey!
Without a doubt.
What now? Ha! Aha! Nerve-wracking. What now?
All right. I think we have 2 more matches to go, and then I think we'll wrap things up for today. We'll probably still do Awakening later in the evening, so... Oh, no, we have 1 more match to go. 1 more to go. Ooh, this looks fun. Interesting. They put Corrin in the back. Don't let your Morgan fool you. In your last run, he or she usually a very powerful unit in most cases. Frederick's growth and numbers just screw him over. Yeah. If I were to replay Awakening, I would definitely do. I'd use a male Morgan, or sorry, male Robin, and I definitely try to use a lot more characters that I didn't use in this playthrough. If I had to change who I would marry my female Robin to, maybe Donald? Donald was surprisingly good to me in this playthrough, but we did invest into him quite a lot, so that makes sense. Oh wait, this is Micaiah. This is Micaiah. Donna was life.
Just like father.
It's so good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna open up lane 4 and then go in when everyone's here. Horn ring over there. He's retired to the farm, he is. Now he's gonna raise a new generation of crazy kids. Yeah, so we're gonna open up that lane.
I can do it.
Kanto control? No Kanto control.
Aha!
Pressing ever forward.
What now?
Might as well test it.
And your strategy.
Yes. Show me how? I can do it.
Damn. I think that's fine, cause we're probably gonna go for Hector first. Nice. Got the Chet Tower.
Expect greatness. Aha! Sure thing.
Alright, so let's not stall ourselves. Or sorry.
Hey!
Let's not hit the snare. Let's not hit the snare and screw ourselves.
I'll show him who's boss! We will win. I can do it. Certainly.
Since you get the kill, I think I'm gonna take this.
The future is in sight.
What now? Show me how? Expect greatness. Aha!
Well, if we leave anyone alive, it's probably... We leave alive here.
We will win.
With
I'm
female
finishing
Robin, I
this.
think in most cases she can only have one kid. So it's probably better to go with a dude who has some special abilities. Chrom or Donald, or a Gen 2 like Gawain. Interesting. Now Robin, you can kind of do whatever you want, and it'll probably be okay.
I can do it.
Gotcha.
Huh. What now?
I actually don't know if I can kill Roy here. I guess we'll see. If we don't kill him, that's fine.
Nerve-wracking.
We have ways to deal with him.
Aha! Certainly.
Without a doubt.
I can do it. What now?
Expect greatness.
Roy not clowning? What is this? I don't have the Brave anymore, and yeah.
I can do
Oh,
it.
do you have channel control? No.
Aha!
Surrender all knowledge.
I can do it.
We will win.
Don't let Smash Bros fool you. Roy does not fight like this in his own game. Oh, I know. I played Smash. Not good at it.
Emblem
but
guide you.
don't think he's top tier by any means in Smash.
What now?
Certainly.
Oh, we actually do get the kill. Well, we have Sather locking
I can do it.
him down, so we don't need to bother. Roy solid high tier? Really? I feel like I haven't really kept up with Smash in recent times.
We will win.
Who is that? MK Leo? Does he still play? I feel like I haven't heard that name in quite some time.
Sure thing.
Satisfactory.
Show me how? Mind if I wait?
Ah, so he is still playing. Nice. Nice, nice.
The future is in sight.
Aha!
Now you die.
Hey! We'll see it through.
Surrender all knowledge.
What now?
Okay, we'll just kill with Chet unit. Yeah, like MK Leo's like the only big name I still remember. I think there was like a newcomer that was kind of challenging him. I think he was like a Cloud user. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. But I definitely haven't kept up with Smash, mostly because I think I watch Street Fighter a lot more than Smash these days. Yeah, I think that's the name, Spargo. Yeah. Cool guy. Very, very cool guy. The MK Leo is easily the GOAT. I think back when I was watching, he was up and coming. So I think that kind of tells you how long ago I used to watch Smash. I'm sure, like, yeah, now he's probably like top contender for like winning championships and stuff. But glad to hear that Leo is still doing his thing. Remember Spargo during quarantine? Yeah, I think that was probably when I used to watch a lot of Smash. Mostly because I wanted to see Leo. He's playing Byleth. Byleth is crazy. Crazy good. Actually, there's a couple people in the Discord server who are really good at Smash. I don't think I've seen him in quite some time, but what's his name? Shoot, Sandcastle. Sandcastle is really good at Smash. Kicks ass. Back when we did Smash weekends, that was fun. I can tell he was like holding back. I can tell he was holding back. He was going easy on us because he knew we were scrubs. I think he actually left the server. Yeah, I think he left the server. But yeah. Fun times. Good times. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back a little later this evening for some more Fire Emblem Awakening. It might be the last time we do Awakening. Depends how much DLC content there is to do for Awakening. But yeah, have a good night, Davey. Hope you have a good day, good week ahead of you. Super lag bros. Nintendo, no Ethernet on Switch 1 dock. Oh, yeah. Buy the USB adapter or get a Switch OLED. Yeah. And some of the PS2 had Ethernet. Actually, that's does the Switch 2 have an Ethernet port? I hope it does. Not that I'll be able to connect to directly to my modem. It does. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back later this evening to check out the DLC for Awakening. And then next weekend, the plan is to pick up the Switch 2 and start a Three Houses playthrough. Oh yeah, I haven't done SD yet. I need to check if Fox has done his run. I need to ask him for a dono. He has not played yet. He has not played yet. What house though? What do you guys think? Golden Deer or Church? Those are the two routes I haven't played. You guys want to see Hilda or do you guys want to see Rhea? Clark says Deer. Maddening? I don't know if I'll do Maddening. I think I did Maddening when I was playing the Blue Lions. Is Church a real route? I guess it is. And who knows, maybe that is the canon route. Once we get to Fortune's Weave. I honestly don't remember much about Three Houses. I know at some point, there's a time skip. Because Edelgard decided to start a war. If you join her, you help her in her objectives. If you join Dimitri, you're fighting against the Empire. That's all I really remember about Three Houses. So, in a way, it might be kind of like a blind run until I start playing and then I start remembering what the heck is going on. So, yeah, let me know which route you guys think I should do. I know Clark says Golden Deer. I don't mind Golden Deer because that means we get Hilda, right? We don't have to spend as much time recruiting students from the other houses. And I like Hilda. Hilda's cool. Why is someone called augmented reality ruined IS? That's Davey. That's Davey. And it is not augmented reality. It's you know what it is. You're just trying to poke fun at it. Supposedly Church was the first route they worked on. Commanding Church is suffering. Wars engine for peak aesthetics. You can poach students and they usually have better stats. Yeah, I don't know all the details, and I feel like it's been a while since I played Three Houses. That it'll kind of be like a blind playthrough. So I think it should be fun. So yeah, maybe we'll do Golden Deer. If you guys didn't say anything, I was probably gonna do Church Route, save Rhea, but I think you probably also save Rhea in Golden Deer as well, just because I've heard that the two routes are kind of the same. They all go into there's a lot more lore in those routes compared to Edelgard or Dimitri. So, you know. Deer has the best maps of the bunch, IMO. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we'll do we'll do Golden Deer. Yeah. I will see you guys if I don't see you guys for Awakening, then I'll see you guys next week for Three Houses. Isn't Deer almost the same as Church? That's what I've heard. Like I said, that's what I've heard. Anyways. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Alright, bye.